Good evening, Julie.
Hey, babe, what's up?
Julie, where are you right now?
I'm home. Why?
Are you absolutely sure about that?
Yeah, I've been here all afternoon. What's going on?
Okay, then. Where do you think I am right now?
I don't know. Work? Are you out with Katie?
No, I'm not with Katie. I'm actually sitting at the cafe across the street from your place. I've been here for the past hour, just sitting here, watching.
Wait, what? What are you even doing there? Why didn't you just come up?
Because I needed to see something for myself. Something I've had a feeling about for a while now.
What are you even talking about? Mark, you're scaring me.
About 30 minutes ago, I saw a man walk into your building. He didn't knock, he didn't buzz, he used a key.
What? No, that's...
Then I saw you open the door. And you didn't just let him in, Julie. You kissed him. You wrapped your arms around him and kissed him like you'd been waiting all day to see him.
Mark, please. That was probably just my brother. You know he has a spare key.
Do you usually make out with your brother like that? Or are you just hoping I didn't see as clearly as I did?
Oh my God. Mark, just let me explain, please.
I don't want to hear it. You know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Mark, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I didn't mean for this to happen. It was a mistake. It wasn't serious. You've just been so distant lately. Always working late, always tired.
No, you do not get to flip this on me. I've been working late because I was trying to build something for us. I was trying to give you a life that meant something.
I didn't think you even cared anymore. You never told me how you felt lately. You were just gone all the time. And I got scared. I thought maybe you were falling out of love with me.
So your solution was to fall into someone else's arms? I would have moved mountains for you, Julie. And all this time you were moving him into your apartment.
No, that's not true. He doesn't mean anything to me. It was a weak moment. That's all it was. You mean everything to me, Mark. Please don't walk away. Please don't throw us away.
I'm not the one who threw everything away. I stayed committed. I stayed loyal. And you chose instant gratification over everything we built.
I'll do anything. I'll block his number. I'll never speak to him again. Just please don't leave me like this.
You made that decision when you kissed him. I hope it was worth it, because you lost me for good.
Mark, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from, but please, I am asking you to hear me out just this once.
That's bold of you. 10 months of silence, and now you need me to listen? What happened? Did you finally run out of bridges to burn?
I know I deserve that. I probably deserve worse. I can't take back what I did. I know that. But this isn't about the past. It's something serious.
You expect me to believe anything coming from you is serious? Unless you're texting to apologize to me, I've got nothing to say to you. Actually, you know what? Even if you're texting to apologize, I don't want to hear it. Screw you!
Believe me, Mark, I know exactly why you're so angry, and I know that just talking to me must be painful for you. I wouldn't be messaging you if it wasn't important, I swear.
You swore a lot of things, Julie. Most of them turned out to be lies. So what now? What possible excuse could you have to crawl out of the shadows after 10 months?
I'm pregnant, Mark, and you're the father.
What? Okay, so you are just texting to mess with me. Got it.
I'm not joking, and I'm not trying to play games. I found out a few months after everything happened. I wasn't even sure at first. I kept telling myself it couldn't be. But the due date, it makes it impossible for anyone else to be the father.
That's impossible. We didn't even sleep together for almost a full month before I caught you cheating. You really think you can pull something like this and expect me to buy it?
I didn't plan this, Mark. I don't even want to believe it. But I've done everything. Every calculation, every appointment. It all lines up. It's you.
No, that doesn't make sense. You think you can just show up with a baby bump and point fingers? You expect me to throw away logic and trust you again?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I know I lost that right. All I'm asking is that you accept the truth. This is your baby.
You want to talk about truth? All right, let's talk about it. You're not getting near my life unless there's proof. Hard proof. So let's make it simple. Take a paternity test.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic idea. That's the only way we can both know for sure, right? I'll do a paternity test whenever you want, wherever you want. Just say the word.
Wait, seriously? Just like that? No pushback, no guilt trips?
I'm not trying to manipulate you, Mark. I don't want anything from you except clarity. The baby deserves to know the truth, and you deserve to know too.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought you'd argue. I figured you'd back down the second I brought it up. Honestly, I didn't think you'd even respond.
I'm not that person anymore. At least, I'm trying not to be. I've made mistakes. I'll probably be paying for them for the rest of my life. But this isn't a mistake. This baby is real, and you deserve to know the truth.
Then we'll talk in person. I want to see the paperwork. I want to be part of the scheduling, everything.
I understand, and I'm okay with that. Just say when. I'll be there.
Katie, are you there? Please, God, answer me. I need to talk.
Mark, what's going on? You never text me this late.
Katie, I'm freaking out right now. Like, actually shaking. I don't know what to do.
Hey, slow down. Talk to me. What happened? Are you hurt?
No, not physically, but emotionally. I feel like I just got hit by a truck. Julie texted me out of nowhere after 10 freaking months.
What? She texted you now? What could she possibly want?
You're not gonna believe this. She says she's pregnant and she claims I'm the father.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Dead serious. She says she's due in a few weeks, says there's no one else it could be. Just dropped it like it was some casual update. No apology, no build-up, just bam, you're the dad.
Oh my God, Mark.
I told her she was out of her mind. We weren't even sleeping together by then. She was already cheating. I remember it so clearly. That last month was a mess.
Yeah, I remember. You weren't even in the same headspace. She was checked out.
Exactly, that's what I said. But she just kept saying, I've checked, I've calculated, the due date proves it's you.
So what did you say? Oh, please tell me you didn't fall for it.
I told her the only way I'd believe it is with a paternity test. I expected her to backpedal or explode or call me heartless. But Katie, she didn't. She agreed instantly.
She what?
She agreed to take the test right away. I didn't have to say anything to convince her. She just said yes. She didn't even hesitate. No drama, no guilt, nothing.
That's weird. That doesn't sound like something a person in Julie's position would do.
I know, that's what's messing with my head. Now I'm sitting here wondering if maybe, just maybe, she's telling the truth. I hate this. I hate that she still has the power to get in my head like this.
Okay, breathe, Mark. Seriously, deep breaths.
I'm trying, I really am, but what if she's not lying this time? What if I am the father? What does that even mean for my life? I was just starting to get things back on track.
Mark, no matter what happens, you're not alone. You've got me. You've always had me.
Thanks. I'm sorry I'm dumping this all on you. It's just, I really don't want to be alone right now. Can I come over, please? I just need to get out of my own head.
Of course, don't even ask. Get over here. I'll make tea and heat up the brownies I made earlier.
You seriously have brownies?
Yeah, and they're the good kind. Fudgy, not cakey.
God, I love you. You're the only thing keeping me sane right now.
Well, there's something I've been keeping from you. Something Mom told me before she passed. I wasn't sure when or if I should ever bring it up, but now maybe it's finally time.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What did she say to you?
It's not something I can text. Just get here. I promise I'll explain everything when you arrive.
All right, I'm on my way now. Be there in a few minutes.
Hey, I know it's been a few days, but we really need to talk about the paternity test. I'm free tomorrow afternoon, or Friday morning if that works better for you. Mark, are you seriously going to ignore me? Come on, this isn't something you can just avoid. You do realize there's a baby involved here, right? I'm trying to be civil about this, but don't think for a second that I won't take legal action if you keep ghosting me. You can't just pretend this isn't happening. I'm giving you a chance to step up. Don't make me regret it.
I'm not ghosting you, Julie. I've been working. Some of us still have responsibilities, ones that don't involve fabricating parenthood to avoid consequences.
Okay, you didn't have to be a jerk about it. I'm just trying to set up a time to meet. We need to discuss how we're handling the test.
You really want to talk about handling things? Because I've been going over some details of my own, and funny enough, none of them are adding up the way you claim they do.
What are you even talking about now?
I went through my calendar, my travel logs, my entire work schedule. You said you're 36 weeks along. That puts conception at what? Week 10, maybe 11?
Yes, I told you that. That would have been March, I think, mid-March.
Right, the second week of March. You know where I was then? On a business trip 2 states away. I was out of town for exactly 12 days. I've got the receipts, the hotel logins, the digital key cards, even my time-stamped badge access at the conference center.
No, that can't be right. You must be remembering it wrong.
Oh, I double-checked. I even pulled my email confirmations, flight receipts, everything. There's no way I could have gotten you pregnant that week. I wasn't even in the same time zone.
Okay, Mark, come on. You're seriously going to sit there with a bunch of calendar entries and pretend there's proof? People make mistakes with dates all the time. The baby could have come a little early or late. It doesn't mean anything.
You're right. Babies don't follow schedules. But conception? That's not guesswork. That's medical fact. The doctors gave you a date range, didn't they? You know it happened. You know when I was gone.
I didn't think it through like that, okay? I was stressed. I was alone. You ghosted me. You were always gone, always working.
Oh, no, you do not get to spin this back on me. I was working because I had to, because I was building a future for us. I was working while you were out doing God knows what with God knows who.
Mark, please, this wasn't supposed to go like this. I didn't want things to get messy. I just needed time to figure it all out.
And what exactly were you figuring out, Julie? How to lie convincingly? How to manipulate a man into raising a kid that isn't his? Because if so, you should have done your homework better.
You don't understand. You've never understood. I don't know what I was supposed to do, okay?
That's the first honest thing you've said, because clearly neither of you had a clue what you were doing. If you were going to run a scam like this, you should have at least gotten your dates straight.
Mark, you're seriously going to throw all of this away because of some calendar? I don't know what your obsession is with dates, but babies don't work like math equations. There's wiggle room. It's not an exact science.
This isn't about wiggle room, Julie. It's about facts. Facts you thought I'd never check. But I did. I checked everything, and the timing makes this impossible.
So what? You think I made it all up? You think I'm just, lying for fun? I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't sure.
No, you're not doing this because you're sure. You're doing this because you're cornered. You thought I'd panic. You thought I'd feel guilty. You thought I'd roll over like always.
I'm trying to be honest with you. I don't know why you're doing this.
No, you don't know why I'm doing this because you have no idea what I've learned. You want the truth? I'll give you the truth. I found out I have a twin brother. His name is Matt, and I didn't know about him because my father, my brilliant, traditional, legacy-obsessed father, made sure I never did.
What?
My dad came from old money. His family ran this big manufacturing business for generations. And when my mom gave birth to twins, my grandfather lost it. He didn't want to split the inheritance. So he gave my dad an ultimatum: keep one son and raise him to inherit the company or lose it all. My dad chose Matt.
Oh my God.
My mother, Katie, and I were kicked out. No support, no child payments, nothing. My mom never told me the full story before she passed. Katie only told me recently. But now it all makes sense. You dated Matt, and when things got messy, you two decided to pin it on me.
Mark, no, it wasn't like that. I didn't know he was your brother at first. He didn't tell me anything. Not about your family, not about your mom, not about you. Nothing.
Are you really gonna sit there and try to tell me that you didn't realize he was my twin? Even if you didn't realize it at first, you figured it out eventually, and you kept your relationship going. Then when the baby came along, what did you do? You started scheming up a way to cover it all up.
I didn't know what else to do. He told me if I kept quiet, it would be okay. He said you were single, that no one would question it. I never meant to hurt you, Mark. I was scared.
Don't give me scared. You weren't scared. You were calculating. You saw an out and you took it. You thought I'd be easier to manipulate than him. And you figured if I ever suspected anything, I'd be too ashamed to look deeper. But you underestimated me again.
I didn't have a choice. Matt told me everything would fall apart if his wife found out. His father-in-law would pull the funding, the company would crash, and he'd lose everything.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't have gotten married to a millionaire's daughter while knocking you up on the side. Actions have consequences. You both made your choices.
Please, Mark, I'm begging you now. Don't blow this up. Don't ruin his life. Don't ruin mine. We can find a way to handle this quietly. I'll back off. I'll stop claiming anything. Just don't tell his wife.
Too late. I told her everything 3 days ago. Sent her screenshots, audio files, text threads, the works. She's already filed for divorce, and her dad pulled every cent out of the company.
No. Oh my God, what did you do? You've ruined everything.
No, Julie, you and Matt did that. I just turned the lights on.
Mark, please, there has to be something we can do. I know we messed up. Okay, we messed up. But don't you think you're taking it too far? His wife left him. His company's gone. We've lost everything.
Good. You should lose everything. That's what happens when you build your future on lies. You had a chance to tell the truth. You didn't. You had a chance to back out. You didn't. Now you both get to live in the wreckage you created.
I didn't think this would happen. I thought we could control it. I thought if we played it smart, no one would find out. I wanted the baby to have a future.
And your version of a future was tricking the wrong man into raising him? You're unbelievable. You don't care about that baby. You care about saving face.
That's not true. I do care. I care so much it hurts. I'm carrying a child with no support, no family, no money. Mark, he's your nephew. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Oh, so now he's my nephew? That's convenient. Last week he was my son. Now he's just a blood relative. You don't get to rewrite the rules mid-game, Julie.
But what am I supposed to do now? I'm alone. I'm pregnant. I have nothing. You're just going to walk away just like that?
Yeah, I am, because I've already walked towards something better.
Wait, what? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
I'm married. Met up with someone from college right after we split. We reconnected. It felt real. It is real. We got married a few months ago.
You're married? You're seriously married.
I am, and I'm happier than I ever thought I would be with you. Good luck with everything, Julie. I hope for your kid's sake you do the best you can.
Matt, please. Mark, please. You've got to help me. I can't raise this baby alone. Mark? Mark?
Matt's wife filed for divorce the day after I showed her the proof. Her parents cut all financial ties immediately, and within a month, their entire family business collapsed. Out of spite, Matt demanded a paternity test, probably hoping to stick me with the fallout after all. The results came in. Neither of us was the father. Julie didn't take it well. She had no idea who the actual father was. No name, no clue, no one to chase down for child support. No way out. She tried to raise the baby for a few months, but eventually gave him up for adoption. In the end, she lost everything. Her pride, her stability, her reputation. She burned every bridge she had for nothing. As for me, I don't think about her much anymore. I have a life now, a real one. And for the first time in years, I'm finally at peace.